doing some plowing off and on a couple hours in the evenings, maybe 1 or 2 hours, just trying to get stuff broke up. But it's Saturday, it's afternoon, I've been busy all morning weed eating, up and down the road, weed eating, doing other stuff here and there. So yeah, I've been pretty busy since sunup. So anyway, what we're going to do today, we're going to do some more plowing. We got to get this initial pass done. This side's actually breaking up decent in a lot of areas, but a lot of areas not. So the plow, the way we got it adjusted, is working a lot better. We did have an issue with one of the shanks that broke a bolt, so we had to fix that yesterday. I didn't get a video of that because I was already busy doing something, didn't have my cameras with me. So we got that fixed, and we ran a couple passes last night, make sure everything was good, and it was. So we're going to get busy today. We'll get the drone up here in a little bit too. We don't have a whole lot left, but we do have to fix the outside edges quite a bit. We haven't really done that very much on this side, on this field. But today is a beautiful day, actually. By the way, when we talk about the weather, woke up this morning, it's right around 60 degrees, I think, 61, 62, somewhere around in there. And then later, a little light north breeze came in, and man, it felt almost cold for a little bit. I think we're going to be about 80, 81 today, so that's really good weather. We got 70s coming next weekend, it looks like, for highs. And so yeah, we're getting there. Still don't see much rain in the forecast. That's a problem. I really want to plant something for the fall and winter, but I don't see no rain. So I'm not going to put seed in the ground unless I know rain is coming. I can't afford that. Now I could go buy just ryegrass, annual ryegrass, and put that in maybe, because it will come up once it does rain. It'll start growing. We might look into that possibly, but I won't be spending very much money on anything if there's no rain coming. Just saying. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get busy. I think this is like, we need to get this done today if we can, and then we need to get back on that side over there to get that second pass to really break that up good. So let's get busy. Like I say, I'll get the drone out later. I don't have a GoPro on the back right now. I might put that out there later too, so we'll see. For now, let's see here. Yeah, temperature's coming up. That's why I was really why I was talking so much. Get the temperature up on the tractor. That's what I needed. So let me see. Let me show y'all something when I'm talking about the draft links over here. So this is your to raise and lower, and then this is your draft. This red one is this orange, whatever color it is. So you see here, going this way is deep, all the way in is off, but I never can get this thing to go all the way to off position. I don't know why. I think it does. So this is deep this way. This is shallow going this way. So a lot of times it's like digging real hard in. I'll just pull this back a little bit to make it go a little bit more shallow, and that way it doesn't stall the tractor. But you know, we got to raise and lower. We usually just set it in. I got my arm set pretty much down to where it matches where I want to be at. So all I got to do is just mess with the draft on this. This is an older, you know, this is a mechanical way of doing it. There's new systems, of course, all electronic and everything on these new tractors. But I do like this. And on the top link in the back, there's 3 positions you can put your top link in. The top one is very sensitive, and this doesn't work as good with this plow. The middle one's pretty good, but I think I got this one set on the low one, all the way down, which is less sensitive, but just sensitive enough to work great out here in this soil. So if I had sandy soil, sandy loam, I would probably move up to the middle one, or maybe even the top one. For this hard soil, I got to keep, you know, I got to have it less sensitive. I got to make sure everything is in there enough. So that's what goes on here. When I'm talking about the draft, I'm moving the draft back and forth. That's what's going on. I'm moving this one right here, and this right here I just set down because I know I got it set right. So anyway, just thought I'd give you that. So let's get going. I'm running about 2,000 RPM. little bit higher sometimes. It's just over 2,000. That way I can maybe be right at 2,000. But let me check my draft. There we go. That's set. So I think we're good to go. Temperature's up good. So let's get going. That's riding pretty good right there. Of course, that's the part we've already broke up before. So I need to get over a little bit more to the right. I need to cut this edge real good. You can see where I plan, but I gotta be careful. I do got a water line in here somewhere. And I don't want to break it. I'm pretty sure it's down far enough in not to get hit. But my God, I'd hate to hit that thing. I set my draft pretty shallow through here because of that. I really don't want to go deep into there. And that's what I'm doing right now. But you can see where I planted last year is all the way over with what sorghum made it through there. There's a lot of common Bermuda in here also. Instead they give you a lot of hay. It does good if it grows, but it's common Bermuda, so it doesn't have the long rhizomes and the leaf count, stem count that you need to make good hay. So that's why I'm not too concerned with keeping it. I did come here one day to figure out exactly where my water lines are. I put them in, I think I would remember, but I don't. That was 23 years ago? Yeah. That's been a while. So I do got a culvert right there. Yeah, I'm way off of it, so that's good. So I think we're good where we are. I know that water line was pretty close to the road until we get up there, and then it curves in. I do got a deal to use in the ground to find it, rod, but I don't think I'll need it. I'm not going that deep, but it would be really bad if I hit it right now. And that would change my whole day. So that's why I'm not going very deep over here. I'm running this thing on a shallow draft. Just enough to break up some, and then we'll run the disc over it. The disc won't go very deep. Make sure I'm not going to hit this. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to back in and start again. I'm trying not to turn too much with this plow in the ground. That's what's causing me to break stuff. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it, looks like. Since it turned pretty good since I got it set a little bit shallow draft. I want to stay off this fence line. I want to keep it mowed down. Oh, that bounced me. I want to stay off it to give a place for the granddaughter to go back and forth. They like to walk back and forth. And last fall or last spring, I had it all broke up, and so they had to walk on the outside of the fence, which I don't want them doing that. So we'll stay off of it a little bit, enough to give them some space to walk. I know I came back and smoothed it later, and that way they could walk on it. I didn't plan it either. I stayed off enough. And what we're doing right now, we're just trying to get positioned to start in the area where we have not plowed yet, which we're real close to that right now. So we can start plowing again, but I'm trying to, like I say, also cut my outsides here, my headlands, and really start shaping them up. Right about there, that looks good. I like where that's at. We're still running pretty shallow. But I'm fixing to go a little bit deeper, so you're going to feel that tractor right there. I feel it now. So let's get over here. Start going north right here. Right now we're doing a cut this way. We have not cut this way before. And we're going to do, I want to do about 3 passes at least with the plow. We'll see with the weather. Well, I hope it rains, really. Couldn't say. I hope the weather holds out. I hope it rains. I need rain more than anything right now.
We finished the first round on most of it finally. I think we got it done. Might have some outside edges, but we'll catch them a little bit later. We're gonna get on this north side field and do a second round on it. We really need to work it real good. I want to for sure get it planted. And if we can, if it rains, we will for a winter crop. And that way the cows can graze it. I got the back window open still, so that's right here in the winter, maybe. So what I do is come in and clean out the screens. Let the tractor rest for a minute. Cool down a little bit. It's nice outside still. Temperature's doing pretty good. Yeah, so I think most of the, hopefully we won't pick up so much litter from the fields now, because we should have it turned over pretty good. Maybe we won't have to clean the screens as much. So we're going to find out here. We're going to go out to this north field and get it going. I'll have the GoPro back there, and I might go ahead and get the drone up here in a minute. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to get started first. So, and let me get this other GoPro on. That way I can go ahead and close this back window. Get the AC on. Well, this glass makes it pretty warm in here. I'll tell you that much. So this is the north filter. This one's in the front. We're gonna get started on it again. So we're gonna do second pass. I can't remember how I did these. I think I can go this area over here. This area over here was done like this. So I'll probably just run it across. Straight across. I think I can do all of it that way now. So let's go down here. And we'll do it that way. And then kind of how that works out, you know, I think we'll do one more and we'll do another way. Maybe a diagonal, which we did on some of this already. I think how I want to do this. Yeah, I think we'll go east and west right now. I did these outsides that way instead of clean them up, headlamps. So I'm going to scoot over a little bit. I can see where I went. The headlamps right here. I'm going to start a little bit over. I'm going to start right in here. Just about to bring the drone up yet. I want to make sure I'm not playing.